Redwood Crossing Summer Institute has always had the vision to include teachers. We started running the residential program for high school students back in 2014. And so it's been really exciting this year to have funding so that we can have a separate teacher week.
This program is designed to provide K through 12 teachers with some background and materials for them to take back to their classroom. It's aimed at providing them kind of real world project-based experiences.
A coworker of mine forwarded me a newsletter saying she thought this would be a good opportunity for students. And I looked at it and I said, oh, teachers can go too.
The thought of having summer camp for teachers was just too irresistible of an opportunity to pass up.
We offer a stipend for any of the teachers who attend for the week, and that's to pay them for their time in being here because they're all off contract.
Since there's a stipend involved, really it didn't cost me anything.
I'm teaching this year a component of a course which has sort of had an evolution from creative writing to then really sort of focusing in on creative nonfiction and naturalist writing. And then the last 2 years, that has taken on a component of visual storytelling.
Looking at the canyon and learning about that history really, as a history teacher, brings the story and the history to life. If I had looked this up in a book, I don't think it would have been as powerful in terms of then inspiring me to create this unit for my students on pictographs and petroglyphs.
I worked with the macroinvertebrates. We have a creek right by our school, and I do go out and collect with my students frequently, and I wanted to be able to do it in a more accurate way.
We go out in the field and we collect samples, and then we do a fair bit of data analysis. Then at the end, the students actually prepare a presentation. And the idea here then is to then provide a model for the K-12 teachers that they could actually take back to the classroom and do this with students in their classroom.
Before yesterday, I'd never used a chop saw. And I made a lot of cuts. I got to learn how to strip wires and make connections and use a multimeter to see if my circuits were complete and if my solar panel was actually charging.
Putting in that last screw into getting the solar panel installed and putting on a little plaque with the Cottonwood Canyon logo and my name felt really great. This week has been filled with just amazing experiences. I mean, I just feel like they've pulled out all the stops for this little group of educators here.
This state park, it was really designed and built with the idea of intentionally providing a space for outdoor education. So we've been really fortunate to be part of that and to be able to grow with the facilities as they grow.
The facilities are great. It's quiet. There's lots of green. Just to see the difference from when the park took it over to now, it's really progressing forward and becoming a very comfortable space to be.
It's awesome to have showers. The outdoor kitchen is super fun.
The food's good here. We make some great stuff.
If someone were to come to me wondering if they should attend this, I would say go for it, because this is the best professional development I've ever attended as a teacher. I got to learn real skills. I'm taking home something I built.
I really love that I've been able to network with teachers and people from all over the state of Oregon. I think that's really special.
I do hope to come back next year with my students. I'm hoping I can get some students to come out and I can do the student program with them next year.
Having this as a pilot program has really demonstrated a curiosity and an opportunity to engage with teachers. Having that collaborative exchange here in the outdoors in an experiential learning environment is not only a better way for us to become better teachers, but I think to become more attuned to the sort of needs and wants of our students.
Given the opportunity, I will come back as many years as I can come back. What they have created out here is, it sounds so cliche, but it's magic. And I've never felt like, is this over yet? I don't want to go home tomorrow.